Hey everybody, we are getting ready for our SWUNK, which is tomorrow. Today's Thursday, and I have a bunch of directions that I wanted to give you and thought that it would be easier if you heard me and saw me say them than just read them. So this is the first time I've ever made a quiz on Power School, and I bet it's the first time you've ever taken a math test on Power School, so it's going to be a little bit different. It is going to be the type of thing where I'm going to give you a question, and I want you to use your composition book to show all your work and go through your steps, but then you're only going to be recording your answers. So the first thing is you may use a calculator. Secondly, you should make sure that you check your work before you hand in anything. And by hand in, I kind of mean before you submit anything. Make sure you're reading all of the directions. And then in terms of collaboration, this is not the type of thing where you should be talking to anybody in the fifth grade about what's going on this quiz. So if anybody says, is it really hard? What should I be studying for? Is such and such on it? You should just say, we're really not supposed to talk about it. We're not allowed to talk about it. So that's how to really practice good academic integrity and just make sure that you are just not allowing yourself to engage in questions about it or conversations about it or anything like that. So that's how to be a really good citizen and make sure you're being honest and showing integrity, which, by the way, is one of our core values. So we really want to make sure that we are upholding it. So let's say you read the question and you're confused by it. What I would do if that's the case is read it a second time and then make sure that you understand it. And once you feel like you get it, go forward. If you're still confused, just do the best that you can do. And if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. But I would say you guys usually know what to do. So rather than freak out that you don't understand the directions, just go for it, take a stab at it. It'll end up being okay. And then the last thing that I want to tell you is, in terms of units, leave the units out of your answers. So the questions are going to be kind of like this. It might show you a picture of a box and say, what is the volume of the box? And then there's going to be a spot where you type in your answer. So if the box you find to be, let's say, 8 cubic inches, just write the number 8. Don't write CC for cubic. I guess it would be CI for cubic inches. Don't write out CUBIC, any of that stuff, because the computer is going to read your response based on what I code in for it, and I'm just writing in the numerical responses, so whatever the number answer is. So leave out any kind of units, just put in the answer so that the computer will say, yes, that's right, versus saying, oh, I don't know what these numbers and the letters are, and say that you have something wrong. So just make sure that you're following those directions. You can rewatch this video if you need to, just to hear the directions again. I think you guys are going to do great. It's not a long SWUNK at all. I think there are like 3 different questions, and each one has a couple parts to it, but it shouldn't take you very long. It will go live on Friday at 9 a.m. You can take it anytime on Friday, and it's going to be, you're going to be able to access it if you go to the math science page of week 3, and it's all the way at the bottom of the week 3 assignments, just because, Monday's at the top. It's going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Friday is going to be our SWUNK all the way at the bottom. If you have questions, you can email me. But again, don't stress out over all of the little directions. There really are not many. It's going to say, like, what is the volume of this? Or it's going to say, what is the tip on this? So there's not a lot of room for questions. And if you have one, I'm just going to tell you, this is a time where it's okay to be a problem solver and to be independent and try to figure it out. And email me if you have any kind of major concerns. I think you guys are going to do great. We're going to get this one done. We don't have a lot more SWUNKs to do, but this will put us in good shape for 6th grade. So that's it. Other than that, have a wonderful weekend. Email me if you have questions or concerns. Okay, see you guys soon.